Do you like chocolate cake? I definitely do. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Spices and Flavors. This video is all about making a chocolate cake which is as easy as counting 1, 2, 3. Don't believe me? Let's just watch it. So here I am mixing my wet ingredients in a jar, for which I am taking some water, some oil. Now you can use any type of oil here, canola oil or olive oil, whichever is available handy at home. Even vegetable oil can be used. Here I have mixed my vanilla and lemon juice together, which I am gonna add to my wet ingredients. Moving on to dry ingredients, for which here I have already greased and prepared my 8-inch baking tin, which I have also lined with a parchment paper at the base. And I'll directly sift my flour, cocoa powder, and the baking soda and salt together in the baking tin itself. Now that is one dish less to wash, right? I'm so happy. Next I'm gonna add my sugar into the dry ingredients, give everything a good mix. Now that our wet ingredient and dry ingredients both are ready, all we have to do is just mix the wet to the dry and mix everything well until you do not see any hint of dry flour in the mixture. This would take around 30 seconds. Take care not to overmix the batter. Now you could have directly added the wet ingredients one by one to the pan itself, but then I just showed you separately so that procedure is clear to you. Now I'll bake this in my preheated oven of 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 32 minutes. Let it cool in the pan for 5 minutes, then run a knife around the edges to loosen it and just turn it upside down to release it from the cake pan. Remove the parchment paper and let it cool completely. Making a chocolate whipped cream is completely optional, so for which I am taking some cream in the bowl, adding sugar and cocoa powder to it. I'll also flavor it up with vanilla extract or vanilla essence and then whip it all well using a simple wire whisk itself until it has soft peaks. Since I'm not gonna make any pattern or anything, I'm just gonna do a messy top, so soft peaks is just perfectly fine. This would only take 5 minutes of your time. I highly recommend you to do this. Now that our whipped cream is ready, let's work on our cake. I'm leveling the cake into two. Now you could just directly place the cream on top and leave it, but I'm just placing some cream in the center as well so that it tastes even better. This is plain sugar syrup. I have used 1/4 cup of hot water and added 3 tablespoons of sugar to it and just mixed to dissolve it. This is the whipped cream that we just prepared. Now it's time to assemble the cake. I'm gonna add a layer of sugar syrup to the bottom. We are just adding it to keep the cake moist, as I'm gonna serve this cake the next day. However, if you were serving it the same day, there's no need to prepare the sugar syrup. Next, I'll add half of the prepared chocolate whipped cream onto the cake and spread it evenly all around, taking care not to spread it more onto the edges. Do remember to check the description box below for the detailed tips and tricks to this recipe. Now I have some blueberries left from my previous vanilla cupcake project and hence I'm sandwiching it in between. Now again, this is also optional, but you could do it. For the next layer, I'll again soak it in the prepared sugar syrup and place it upside down onto the base layer. Now add the rest of the chocolate whipped cream onto the top and spread it to get a messy top. I kind of like this kind of frosting. It gives that rustic feel and makes me connected to it. What do you think? Do you like the sharp edge ones or the messy top ones? And another reason why I like it, it's so much easier than the sharp edges. Don't you think? Comment below and share your thoughts with me on this. Messy top or sharp edges? Now I'll add some strawberries and blueberries on top to make it even more appealing to the eyes. And I think adding fruits, fresh cream and chocolate cake is an ultimate combination. Didn't I tell you this cake is as simple as counting 1, 2, 3? Now that was my chocolate cake, no eggs and dairy free. If you like this video, then give me a big fat thumbs up, comment below and let me know what would you want me to bake next. Share this video with your friends and family, and do remember to subscribe to my channel for more such video. Hit that bell button for instant notifications. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, thank you for dropping by. Take care, bye bye.